What an intro. Hi everyone, I'm CJ, aka AdventureShock 24, and welcome back to a gameplay video. This is a gameplay video. Wait, is the mic a little bit too far? I think I should put that in a little bit more. There we go. So I'm playing a virtual console game right now on the Wii U virtual console, and this is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. And the one thing I don't like about these Mystery Dungeon games is it takes forever to try and get the starter that you were wanting, because of that quiz at the beginning, but luckily I did manage to get that in the first few attempts. The first two starter Pokemon that I wanted at the beginning of the game, luckily I did manage to get that like in the first several attempts. But anyway, we're here, and this is a game, of course. It's not Minecraft, so we're finally playing something else, which is great. So, yeah, let's just get into this. If you're wondering about the starters, by the way, I wanted to have these two because they were the team that I had the first time I ever played through this game, which was on the actual DS system. So I wanted to use my original team in the Let's Play, if that makes sense. And of course, this is the Wii U Virtual Console. Hence why the top screen is shrunk and on the side over there. To be fair, for a DS game, the graphics are good on that scene. Of course, classic plot point in any Mystery Dungeon game, of course. Ugh. What kind of noise was that? Where am I? I was unconscious? What happened? It's true! I've turned into a Pikachu, of course, because that's my starter choice. That did take quite a while to get. But how did this happen? I don't remember anything. Of course. Wait, can I actually fit the whole thing in here? Let me try. I think I can use the touchscreen. Okay. Nope, can't fit the whole name. Good, okay. Well, in that case, I already said my name in the intro, so... Here we go. That is... Oh, whoops. Delete. There we go. There it is. Oh, no. Well, we obviously have to go do that boss battle thing later. Eventually. So, funny thing, you can kind of mess with the partner character in this scene. If you say this, if you go over and click this option, you can kind of mess with them a bit. It's kind of funny, so I'm gonna do it. Look, what should I do? We don't have any time to waste, let's go. Okay. Wait a minute. I don't remember this dialogue. Did they change this? When I did that choice in the actual DS game, it didn't say that. Is this different? Did they change this in the Virtual Console version? I don't know. I don't remember this choice. Well, that's strange. This is different. I swear this is different. Okay. But you can't just... I swear this is different. This is so different. This choice was not here before, anyway, on the actual game. Maybe I'm gonna pick this one. This is... all of these choices were not here before. I swear it was just one gag. Yeah, that was in the actual game. I don't know. Okay. This is definitely different. That's hilarious. This dialogue is hilarious. I don't remember this. Wow, I do not remember this part at all. Was this here in the original game? I'm gonna have to check later. Yeah, I'll go for the top one. Well, there was really no option to say no, was there? But we were going to pick yes anyway. So yeah, there we go. I so did not remember that, but here we are, level 1. Head for the stairway. As you go, you can attack enemies by pressing A. Enemies won't move or act until you do. And there we go. Let's use the... which one should I use? The control stick or the control pad? I'll go for the control pad. Authentic DS controls. And I'll hold the R button to make sure I can go diagonally easier. And yeah, this is level 1. What was the level of this place? Beach Cave. Of course it is. I can't believe I forgot. Okay, so the first level's name is Beach Cave. And there is... okay. Pokecoins is this world money. What? Pokecoins is this world's money. There we go. Save it up to buy useful items for your adventures. Of course, useful. Always useful to find that, randomly scattered, because you need to buy lots of reviver seeds. This game may look simple by the looks of things right now, but the later levels, trust me, they are difficult. It takes a long time to get through the levels. But anyway, which... oh yeah, I still need to assign a move. Okay, so I'm going to click on AdventureShock and click Set. so that I can just hold the L button and then press A and use the move easier. That makes it much easier to use the attack. And there we go, more experience. Also, the first time I played through this game, I just blazed through the dungeons and got through all the levels as fast as I could. But that's not really the way you should do it. That's why it was so difficult for me the first time I played through. What you should really do to get through the levels easier in this game, the strategy is you need to level up more by fighting more enemies in the first few levels. Like, as you go through the game, it's better to not find the stairs super quickly, because you don't level up as fast. I mean, as much. Anyway, so it's better to just look for all the rooms and explore the floors thoroughly every time, so that you get all the items and experience, because it lets you level up more and makes the later levels much easier than if I would just have gone through the stairs there. Like, I'm fighting more enemies, getting more experience, and leveling up twice as much, which is always, of course, really good, compared to, like, I don't know, going through and just blazing through and not fighting anything. That would make the game really difficult later on, if you know what that means. So, anyway, you can carry one item. The items you find on the floor have a variety of useful effects. Once you find an item, open the menu with X, which I already did before, to assign my move to the L and A button, then use the items option to see what it does. I still can't get over how different that cutscene was at the beginning. I swear that did not happen before when I clicked that on the actual version. Is that different? I really should check. That felt really different. I don't remember that dialogue. But here we go. Here's some items. First items of the Let's Play, I guess. An orange berry restores HP. If you want to use the berry, open the menu with X, select it in the item's inventory, and then select Eat. Of course. It makes sense. It makes sense. You know what? What attacks do you have? A growl. To be fair, normally, like in the actual Pokemon games, growl isn't that useful, and moves that remove status effects aren't really that useful going through the story mode. But in Mystery Dungeon, moves like growl are actually really helpful. And you know what? I'm just gonna eat this item straight away, just to get out of my inventory to pick up another one. So it's completely useless, basically. But also, if the levels start to drag on forever and get boring, I will cut some parts out of the video, but here we go. I leveled up to 6. HP went up by 3. Attack went up by 2. Defense went up by 2. Special attack went up by 2. Special defense went up by 2. Okay, there we go. Alright, well, one level up already. See, if I was rushing through the level, then I wouldn't have gotten any experience, and I would already be finished without fighting all these enemies and getting more experience. See, the pony leveled up now. Razor Leaf is already learned. That's helpful for the boss battle, definitely. HP went up by 1, attack went up by 2, defense went up by 2, special attack went up by 2, special defense went up by 2. Great. Useful. Very, very useful. And more experience as well. Okay, we're doing good in experience. See, this is what I was talking about. In some areas, you will see a ground tile with a green arrow. It's called a wonder tile. Step on it to heal any stat changes. Great. Again, very, very useful. If you were hit by a status effect, which I have been, just now. And look, enemies are already doing only 1 damage to me, because I was already starting to level up. That, I told you, it makes it easier. And, oh, the blast seeds are really good for bosses, I seem to remember, from Super Mystery Dungeon on the 3DS. Blast seeds, I'm pretty sure, are really, really useful for boss battles. But you gotta make sure if you're staying on each floor just to get experience, like I said the strategy was. If you do that, it's also a good idea to keep an eye on how many items you have and how much you have of your attacks. Like, look, AdventureShock is almost completely drained. I can only use it 2 more times. See, that's not ideal. So you do sort of need to rush a little bit when that happens and you're starting to run out of moves. What is this? This is a blast seed. I think an orange berry is actually more useful than the blast seed, so I'm gonna keep my attacks. And we're gonna pass by the stairs just to keep exploring and getting more experience and everything. There's another shell house here. Okay, let's... I think my partner's gonna use a move, so I'll just use the normal attacks. There we go. I'll let the partner fight, actually. They haven't fought much in this Let's Play yet. They've just been staying back while I use Thundershock and am completely wasting all my attacks. Let's use that Wonder Tile from before from the tutorial. That was useful. And we'll go over to the stairs. Alright, so here we go. We are going well. Going well? We are doing well. Have questions about anything? You can check out Quick Hints by opening the menu with X, then selecting Others to find the Hints option. Does anyone remember, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green in the Game Boy Advance? And it's having, like, the TV, the really cheesy tutorial television in your inventory. I always thought that was hilarious. The TV. Probably the most cliche tutorial item name ever. Also, a sleep seed, I think, is actually worth more than the orange berry from before, so I'm gonna have the partner grab the sleep seed, and I might as well grab the blast seed. I did not think of that. Why didn't I pick it up? Well, anyway. I'm actually, because I don't have any more Thundershock, I'm gonna let the partner fight and see what they do. Razor Leaf, that's what I would have done, but the thing is, moves always miss in these games. Like, when you need to attack the most, attacks will always miss. And that's not ideal. And I leveled up again, see? That's the glory of the strategy of not rushing the dungeons. HP went up by 3, attack went up by 2, defense went up by 2, special attack went up by 2, special defense went up by 2. All the stats are going up. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. All the stats are going up because we're not rushing the levels, and everything is completely leveling up. Which is great. Made it! Leveled up! HP went up by 2, attack went up by 1, defense went up by 2, special attack went up by 1, special defense went up by 2. From the looks of things already, it seems like my stats are ending out being raised more at the level ups. Which is kinda helpful. I'd like it if both players were leveling up the same way. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but here we are at the end of level 1, coming in soon. Yeah, we are already at the end. So the boss battle is here. We are ready. And we will. We level up twice, so I think this boss is gonna be really easy. Even if you didn't level up and rushed it, this boss is always easy. Plus, it heals your moves for you. So we are going to start off with a Growl, because Growl is actually really good in these games, and now we're gonna start attacking. How many hits do you think this Thundershock, after leveling up twice at the first level, the tutorial level, how many hits do you think Thundershock, with super effective and leveled up twice at the beginning? I think I think it'll only take like 1 or 2 hits to take out this Zubat. What do you think? Yep, 1 hit, I was right. Yeah, I knew that this boss was super easy if you leveled up like I do at the beginning. Meaning, if you do that, the first boss is always really easy, I guess, no matter what you do. I think it's impossible to lose this boss fight. Although it does kind of make me wonder, what would happen if you lost the boss fight? Yeah, anyway, moving on. I only helped because I happened to be there. No, I didn't. Was that the right thing to do? Of course it was. I guess so. This Pokemon is clearly grateful. Of course. The Relic Fragment. Useful later in the storyline. But we'll get to that much later in the Let's Play. I've never seen a pattern like this. Oh, this is the part I was thinking of, where you can mess with them with the OU. Oh, this is what I was thinking of. Oh, I thought the dialogue was different. Like, I thought something had changed. Oh, this is the part I was thinking of, where you mess with them a little bit. That other part at the beginning, but I still don't remember that being there. Oh, so this is what I was thinking of. Okay, so that other part, I think, might have actually been in the original game. I was wondering for a second, like, what was going on there? Why was the dialogue different? But this is the part I was thinking of. Okay, well, let's do it then. Huh? Am I what? You're trying to talk me into it? And this is the part where I was talking about you could do it over and over. Well, I don't know if I mentioned that, but you can actually mess with them like that over and over again if you wanted to. And the dialogue never changes. It's kind of weird. Yeah, whatever. I've seen this part already. Dialogue. Yeah. Actually, I also don't know what happens if you click say no. I also don't know what happens if you do that. Ooh, should I set a restore point? Because this is the virtual console version. I can set a restore point. I don't know. Maybe I'll try that in the actual game. Like, I'll go back to play the actual DS version and reset the file, and I'll go to this part and click say no. Because I kinda wanna know what happens if you do that, but I'm just gonna go with it for now. It's true, I do have nowhere to go. I don't have any clue what I should do next. I guess it wouldn't hurt to team up with them for now. Maybe I'll eventually discover who or what I am by hanging out with this Pokemon. Okay, that's settled. And classic pose, there we go. So yeah, I think, because this might have been going on for quite a while, I'm going to go on for like maybe one more cutscene, and then I'm going to end the episode, because I think we started off really well. We leveled up twice. Like, that is the go-to strategy for making the later levels of the game easier. Just level up as much as you can in the first, like, half of the game, and all the game, really. Oh, wait, I think this might actually be a good place to end it, because this is the title screen. There we go. That's the name of the game I'm playing right now, of course. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Great game, except for the first quiz at the beginning. That's really kind of tedious. Save the adventure? Yes. So, that is going to be about it for this video. We will continue the storyline and go further into the game in the next episode. But until then, I will see you all later. Please subscribe if you like this video. And, of course, like the video if you like the video, of course, if that makes sense. So that's going to be about it. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all later. Adventure on!